This week, you have 2 tasks. The first is to just get familiar with where the work is. Start to listen really carefully throughout the day and record all the places where you hear voiceovers. From the second your clock radio goes off, to your TV, to online, on the phone, when you're on hold, when you're traveling through the city, when you're at work. Make a list of all the different areas, some of which you may have never really given much thought to, where voiceovers are heard. I want you to keep in mind during this exercise that a large percentage of what you hear is produced locally, and other productions that aren't, you may still have access to, and we'll show you how to do that later. The purpose of this exercise is to just try and get your head into the game. Right, part 2. Part 2 of the exercise is to start to pay attention to how the communication changes. Different mediums will have different styles of voiceover. The voice will have different intentions and different levels of energy, etc. Start to listen to how an announcement at a train station sounds very different to a fast, energetic retail ad on TV. Now, this is just to plant the seed on what to look forward to in the upcoming weeks. Okay, the final task is very much about building your voiceover business and one of the most important things you can do. You're going to start to build your network. Now, I want you to just start to think about the people that you know directly who are either personally or through their companies are involved with voiceover production. They may work in an ad agency or for a company that does advertising, or they may work in media for a production company. They may be high up in a large corporation, keeping in mind that all large companies produce advertising, direct-to-market communication, internal communication, training, etc. Now, don't overanalyze it just yet. Don't decide, this is too complicated, or I just don't feel comfortable approaching that person. Don't even go there yet. Just write them down. This is the first stage of building your network. Over the coming weeks, we'll build on this. But for now, really brainstorm. Start with your family and your inner circle, the family of your closest friends. Then look at your LinkedIn connections, your Facebook friends. Okay, rounding up, I just want to touch on the project work that you'll be doing each week. Firstly, I'm not going to make it so you can't move on to the next week of the course unless you've completed, the weekly project. So if you don't do it or you can't manage to do it, then don't let that stop you from moving on to the next week. Don't go, oh no, I have to wait because I don't want things to get backed up and all of a sudden you've got 4 weeks of work waiting for you to do. Just keep moving forward and you'll be able, and this stuff, you can adopt as you move through.